Hi guys, and welcome to my review of this week's NXT. So this episode of NXT opened with a match between Tatum Paxley and Izzy from the Colin, teaming up with Lola Vice to take on Fatal Influence. This was an okay match. It ended up with JCJ picking up a win for Fatal Influence by pinning Izzy. We then moved on to a Kalani Jordan promo, where I gotta say that she absolutely was on fire. It really made me a fan of this heel turn by Kalani Jordan. She just really knocked this promo out of the park, to be fair, where she was kind of doing the typical heel thing, where she was kind of calling out their hypocrisy, but absolutely landing it. Where she was referencing Cody Rhodes using the title to win the match at Saturday Night's main event against Drew McIntyre, and saying, you still kind of consider him the face of WWE, but I use it, and suddenly I'm the bad guy, and but you were previously booing Jordan Grace, and now you think I'm the bad guy, and all this. But she just absolutely nailed this promo, to be fair to her, and converted me to really kind of get behind this heel Kalani Jordan. So great promo from Kalani, I thought. We had moved on to then Josh Briggs and El Grande Maracano, and the craziest thing about this was that we had throughout this entire this match was preceded by a backstage segment where Josh Briggs was confronting Grande Americano and saying, how over with the crowd he was and stuff. And it was crazy. It was crazy to think out throughout this whole backstage segment and throughout this whole match. We had this where El Grande Americano was like a babyface in this situation. It was just crazy to kind of comprehend that, really. So we then moved on to Ricky Saints and Trick Williams. Going to continue this build from last week and continuing to build into next week, where they'll have a last man standing match. This culminated in another backstage brawl. When this happened, I did kind of roll my eyes a little bit. I was like, oh, well, we're not going to, as it was like last week, where we kind of kept on getting this continuing backstage brawl littered throughout the entire episode. I was like, don't say we're going to have that again, and fortunately we didn't. But we then moved on to a speed match between Zari and Rowan. Again, I thought this was fine. I'm still not a big investor in these speed tournaments. Like I said in my previous last week of my review of NXT, I like the production value of these with a change of lights with each passing minute and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, what can I say? I mean, they are what they are. Then they're fine. But just not necessary to my personal taste, really. We then had a match between Kalani Jordan taking on Tyra May Steele. This was set up again by another previous backstage segment where Kalani Jordan said that she wasn't going to defend the title at Gold Rush. And then this match was set up kind of like on the back of that. And then we had this was another another cool match. There was some good in-ring performances here. It culminated with Kalani Jordan predictably picking up a win, but then it was announced from the director of the TNA that Kalani Jordan would in fact defend their title at Gold Rush against Ying Lee and Jordan Grace. So yeah, it's going to be great to have her. And Gold Rush going to be a cool triple threat match, I think. So yeah, we moved on to then Javon Evans against Sugars. This was arguably the match of the episode. Whenever you see like a Javon Evans match, you just know he's going to bring it. You're going to see some real great in-ring performances. He's a wrestler that's really grown on me over time, and just really solid match. And it ended with Ethan Page and Chelsea Green coming out with this big cake to celebrate their win on the mixed tag team titles. This culminated in Joe Hendry coming out and announcing that he was going to challenge for the mixed tag team titles, and obviously it was pointed out that in order to do this, Joe Hendry obviously needs a partner, and so we had the popping out of a cake and yeah, just shoving the cake in Ethan Page's and Chelsea Green's face, and we and that's kind of like the note we ended on, which felt a weird kind of note to end an episode of NXT on, just for me personally, but it was fine. Yeah, I mean, in conclusion, I have to say that this was a bit of a slow burn of an episode of NXT. I think it did get gradually better as the episode went on. Yeah, some mixed bags here. But yeah, ultimately, I did think it did get progressively better as the episode went on. So, yeah, thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If you like this video and you want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell for notifications. We're always uploading regular WWE content on here. Yeah, feel free to let me know down in the comment section about what your thoughts on this week's NXT were. And yeah, until next time, I will see you guys on the next video.